guys, it's Lauren. If you need help with any writing tips or refilling your creative well, you've come to the right place, as I am a blind author. Today I'm doing the Booktube tag Wishful Thinking. It was created by Mason in the Dark, who is a fellow author that I met through Adventure Publications.
Woo!
So the first prompt is legacy, and which author do you wish was still alive so they could see the impact of their work? So I guess it's no surprise that my answer would be Hans Christian Andersen. He wrote a lot of the fables and fairy tales, and most notably known for The Little Mermaid. So again, no surprise that would be my pick. But not even just the idea of the story of The Little Mermaid and how to influence Disney. The next prompt is the memory wipe. Which book or series do you wish you could forget so you could experience reading it again or forget it entirely? And Nicole already knew my answer, which would be Twilight by Stephanie Meyer. To be fair, when the book came out, I was in middle school. And I do like vampires, so I thought, oh, this person wants to reinvent the wheel. Or show the creature in a different way. I'll give it a read. Worst mistake ever.
You know what made it worse? Hey, Nicole, I got the free to read.
Nicole, you like vampires? Oh, no, there's no romance. It's a vampire. You'll enjoy it.
And then, I want to see a film. You wait something long? Come see with me? What are you seeing? That's a surprise.
It's a book that you read and adapted to film. The next prompt is destiny. Which character do you wish had a different fate? And I had to think because I feel like I had two answers. But I'm going to go with the one for Harry Potter. So I feel like, I mean, you want to feel bad for Draco, but at the same time, he has it coming. Because they wrote him as like a character you want to hate. But then when you get a deeper sense of how a family sees him and the things that they expect him to fall into, you know, becoming a follower of the Dark Lord and all these things, you know, he doesn't want to, you feel sorry for him a little bit. And I feel like I wish in the story they would have made a relationship between Draco and Harry like enemies to friends, because I get them having differences and I get them portraying Draco like a character to hate and being a jerk, but later in the series, like, there's no motivation for him to keep being that way.
That's not true. If you remember later in the series, they revealed that he was already doing the dark mark. And once you have the mark, the only way out of it is through death.
So the next prompt, namesake. If a character is going to be named after you, what kind of person would you wish for them to be? And what sort of story would you want them to tell?
That's a cool question.
Yeah, I really, really like this question. Now, it doesn't specify in what way would they be named after you. Like first name, middle name, last name, a nickname. So I'm just going to go with my middle name, which I now love, but I didn't love as a child because it was kind of unique. Like, until the singer Adele came into the existence, like, you didn't hear that name given in the US. So I think for what kind of story I would like the character to tell with my name would be similar to lines of a story that me and Nicole are planning to write. And that's the idea of this character of strength, showing that even if you have a disability, it doesn't define you. And the stereotypes that people perceive with a disability is a load of crap. So I feel like the type of character I'd want it to be would be somebody that's strong, determined, but has a good sense of humor. Because that is the best way to get through adversity, is through humor. The next prompt is collectibles. What fictional object would you like to own? You're laughing because I feel like you knew the answer once I thought about it.
I did.
Is a mage's staff. And the one I thought of was the one that they have in the Dresden Files, because how they perceive the Steely and Unfeely courts is actually with summer and winter. So obviously winter being cold and dark, and summer being passion, fire. Yeah, fire. I just want a staff to control fire, basically.
No, because I thought of the theme off the Water Channel with Avatar. Fireball! Fireball! That's what I was doing.
That would be me. Like, just like, pew, 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 pew. The last prompt is the reset button. And what book or series do you wish was written by a different author? Now, I say this with the presence that I do like the book and the series. Well, okay, that's a lie. I like the first couple books in the series, and it's The Iron Druid by Keane. Can't think of her first name. But I like the idea that it's a fantasy series showcasing deities from Celtic mythology, and there is not a lot that I've read that I enjoyed. But the later books in the series suffers from a lot of info dumping, and there are some parts where it's too much exposition, and I feel like this comes from how he processes in every book of how he wanted to get the mythology right, and so he spent a good first 2 years of writing the books just doing research. And like I said, the first couple books in the series don't have that issue, because it's like he's setting up the world, he's setting up the characters, and it's very fast paced. But once you get to like the 4th or 5th book in the series, they drag.
I think that's, I kind of agree with you, like, after the first 2 books, it starts going downhill. But I think it's the fact, not only does he have to explain the Celtic mythology, but also the paranormal as well. And every book's like reset.
No, those are all the questions. I really enjoyed the prompt. Thank you, Mason, for creating it. Definitely feel free to go check out his channel. I'll leave a link for his channel down in the description. And also bear in mind that there's still 1 more month to get your entry into the fantasy anthology I'm doing, Realm of Enchantments, and that video will also be linked down below. So as always, try to find a way to be creative today, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!